Good Saturday evening, South Carolina Weather Watch. Hopefully everyone has had a fantastic Saturday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Saturday evening. Going into your future, looking at the radar right now, no rain at all is going on or is expected throughout South Carolina right now. And you also, as you scroll our way up, you can see some precipitation going on up here inside of New York, as well as over here inside of Canada as well. As you also go on over here inside of the west, you can also see that we do have some rain going on also over here inside of Idaho, Utah. Scattered precipitation pretty much, I should pretty much say throughout the entire west. But rain's going on all the way through there. So that's what's going on. If you go on and talk about our cloud cover, only just a tiny bit of cloud cover right now. It's not much at all. Not much at all. Just a little tiny sliver of some light, dense clouds going through the state. And if you go to our cloud cover for the future as well, you can see that fog formation is possible as we get through tonight as well. Look at that fog as we get into tonight, into tomorrow morning. And then if you go all the way through to tomorrow, like here's tomorrow night right here. Tomorrow night, there goes some cloud cover, more cloud cover trying to push in. It's not really a whole lot, but then as you go into late Sunday night going into Monday morning, cloud cover is continuing to push through the upstate and the Midlands, and as you get into Monday night, cloud cover staying relatively widespread as we go through. Current temperatures right now 46 at Columbia, 50 in Charleston, 50 in Myrtle Beach, as well as 43 in Rock Hill, 43 in Greenville, as well as 44 inside Anderson, 46 in Greenwood and Edgefield, as well as 46 in Augusta, Barnwell, Fairfax, 48 in Walterboro, 50 in Beaufort and Savannah. Here's our low temperatures for tonight. This is indeed frost territory. Right here we have frost, or I should say we have pretty much low temperatures around 35 Anderson, 37 in Greenville, 36 in Spartanburg, 35 in Rock Hill, 33 in Cheraw, 34 in Dillon, 35 in Florence and Kingstree, as well as 34 in Sumter and Camden, 36 in Columbia and Aiken, as well as 34 in Barnwell, 36 in Orangeburg, 38 in Moncks Corner, 35 inside of Walterboro, 45 in Charleston, 43 in Myrtle Beach, 39 in Georgetown, and 46 inside of Hilton Head Island. There may be some 50s like on the immediate coastline, but right now it just seems to be in the 30s for most, and then maybe towards the coastal region 40 to 45, maybe even upwards of close to 50. So that's what's going on in terms of low temperatures. If we go straight over to our forecast precipitation, I do believe that there's not no precipitation is expected, just as we go through the next 24 or so hours, so that we are good in terms of precipitation. And if we go to tropical cyclone activity is not expected. Excessive rainfall is not expected. No thunderstorms are expected. No severe weather is expected at this time. This is, again, as quiet as it gets. Quiet as it gets. No rain, no thunderstorms, no excessive rainfall, no severe weather, and nothing going on inside the tropics as well. So let's go and talk about our future, just about the next 48 hours. Let's see what the models have to show. There we go. If we go and pull this up, we're going to go to the 18Z right now. I do not believe that there's probably not going to be much, but still, I think that something could potentially be there, but we're going to wait and see. If we push through, you can see that you're not really seeing anything in terms of rainfall, and actually seems like no rainfall is expected during the next 48 hours. If you go on and talk about the future, and when I say the actual future this time, I mean the actual like 300 or so hours ish, and then we'll talk about the main topic about what's going on with the tropics right now, and will this finally be the end? If we go on and push this over here, time is in the top right corner of your screen. As you push this forward, see high pressure starting to take shape, but then it kind of just dissipates, go away. Then some more shower activities possible around November the 26th, but then you would think that it would try and hold off by Thanksgiving, but unfortunately, it does not seem to be the case, especially, or I should say, especially if you're inside the upstate and maybe the northern Midlands. I do think that the Low Country and the PD region might be spared until the next morning, or the next, like, early afternoon. I think potentially be spared there, but definitely a cold front will be passing through. You know, it could start to get cool again, and start maybe receive some. Honestly, I've seen some people saying that this could cause some severe weather. Honestly, I don't know just quite yet. We're gonna have to wait for the SPC to say something about it. But right now, some people are saying that some severe weather is possible as we go just into the day after Thanksgiving. So we're gonna wait and see what happens there. But that's gonna push out, bring us some cold air with it, and cold air is gonna be there for a good little while until warm air finally decides to take shape again at around early December, like December the 28th or December the 6th and December the 7th. But that is, again, does not necessarily mean it's going to be like in the 70s or 80s. Just means that's going to be a bit warmer. And everything else is just a bit too far out to talk about. So what's going on, and when is the tropics finally, is it finally done with it? We have nothing else to watch for inside the tropics. I will say that if you go on and push this forward, you can see down here inside of the Caribbean, you can see that we do have just a little area right there on December the 1st that may be trying to just produce something little over there near the Central America. But if you continue to push that forward, you can't see anything else. I mean, there's a bunch of moisture, but moisture is expected throughout the Gulf. But other than that, you don't see anything else. You do not see anything else at all. And it just seems to be that we probably are done with hurricane season. I do believe that the last hurricane that well, I guess I believe Helene was the last one, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Milton brought like some winds, but Helene was the last, not really even major one. It was just a regular Category 1 storm that brought a lot of impacts. But so yeah, that's what's going on right now. I do not believe that there is any other storms out there that are gonna come through. So I think that we are indeed officially done with hurricane season. And let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience have to say. Only one chat today. One chat today. Very, very quiet. And it's from my Nana, who says, hello, Jay. Hello to you. As you are the only person here. Yes, the only, well, not the only person here, but the only person that commented. So, seems to be you're the only person. And, so we're going to go and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh real quick. And then we're going to be out for tonight if we don't have any more questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. So let's go back. Go to the 18Z. And let's go and talk about both areas. See what's going on in terms of rain and thunderstorm-wise. If we go all the way through for San Antonio, no rain is expected at all for pretty much all of San Antonio. If you move up here to Raleigh, North Carolina, might as well just get this done now. No precipitation or anything like that expected. I also checked for severe weather. No severe weather is expected for either location. And now let's talk about temperatures, and then we'll check the chat one more time. And then we'll be out of here for tonight. Or actually, we'll talk about what's going on throughout the entire United States, then we'll be out for tonight. Going into low temperatures tonight. Low temperatures tonight for Raleigh around 36-ish. High temperatures tomorrow at around 62. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 40, maybe even 39. And then high temperatures at around 65-ish. If you go into San Antonio down here, low temperatures tonight around 56, high temperatures tomorrow around 82, low temperatures tomorrow night around 60, maybe even 57, high temperatures at around 78, 79, close to 80. We'll see what happens there. And so that's pretty much it. Let's talk about what's going on throughout the entire United States. Right now seems to be just active weather right now for the West, obviously with some winter storm going up there, as well as some winter weather advisories also going on up inside of places like Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, and then also places like Northern California, Central California as well. The mountains pretty much receiving some snow of California as well, and then that's nothing going on in the central, nothing really going on inside the northeast. The only other thing that's going on is down here in the southeast, with places like North Carolina, South Carolina, southeast Georgia, and northern peninsula of Florida. Has some frost going on. Also, same thing with pretty much the entire state of Alabama, except for the coastal regions, and then some freeze warnings also up for Alabama as well, as it's going to get really cold up there or down there. And that's going to about wrap this up. Make sure you go and hit the like button, subscribe button. We're at 305, trying to get to 400 subscribers. So let's see when we can get there. I hope it is before New Year's. That is my hope, but there is no goal. There is no goal. It's just to get to 400. Let me check the chat one more time. I don't see anything else, so I'm going to assume that that's it for the day. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Saturday. I'll be back. I will be back tomorrow evening. Yes, tomorrow evening with your evening forecast updates guide and your week forecast update, your Thanksgiving week forecast update for the 24th through the 30th. And then after we're done with that week, we will talk about the month of December and the season of winter. And we'll give our winter forecast and our snow forecast as well. Not next week, but December the 1st. So we'll do all that then. And that's pretty much what's outlooked right now. So make sure that you are prepared for that. And I will be back tomorrow evening.